Hey everyone, what's going on? Jaden 625, aka Jaden, and welcome back to another awesome and positive video. As always, you guys knowing me as a positive content creator, which is actually what I am and what I do. I'm still working my ways around the intro space here, so yeah, it's taking some time, but no need to worry because sooner or later I'll come up with a good intro that I'll stick with it for the rest of my upcoming videos in the upcoming future. So yeah, in this video, you guys, I'm going to be talking about my Valentine's Day experience. All positive, no negativity, all positive energy, and all positivity 100% every step of the way. Believe it. So yeah. So anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, and let's get on with the show. So here we go. So, like I said, you guys, it's going to be another awesome and positive video. Like I said, I'm still working my ways around the intro here. I'm still having a little trouble, a little difficulty, because it's been a while since I've made any videos. So, with that being said, I'm trying to find a new intro to go with. So yeah, it's probably not the first happening with me. It's probably happened with a lot of other content creators out there who are making videos, maybe even right now. You never know. So yeah, but like I said, you guys, it's gonna be another awesome and positive video. Gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay awesome, stay positive as always. Believe it. So yeah, real quickly, you guys, I want to show you something because as you can see, I've got the glasses on, but I'm not wearing any headband because I woke up this morning and, well, two things. I was rushed, because, well, I'm not going to get into that because there's really no reason to talk about that, but I was rushed and, I had to do multiple things at once, which is probably one of my most weaknesses of all time. I don't like to be rushed, and I don't like to do multiple things at once. I like to do one thing after the other, after the other, after the other. So right after when I'm done with this video, I've got a lot of chores to do, because who doesn't like chores? Yay, not. But I know I have to do them, because if I don't, then, I'll probably suffer the consequences later on. Just yelling and, I probably just, yeah. Not the negative, but point being, get your chores done. So yeah. But anyway, you guys, I want to show you guys something real quick. So like I said, I'm not wearing a headband. I've just got the glasses on, and check this out. I've got this old classic suit with me. I also found this in the closet as well. Is there a button here? There's no button. Huh, that's so weird. I thought there'd be a button here to, tie it like that, but I guess not. There are two buttons down here below at the bottom, but there are no buttons top around the collar. No, it's just like that. So yeah, I wanted to wear a headband, but I didn't want to because my hair is a mess. I didn't even comb it down. I didn't take a shower or anything. I just woke up. I couldn't get enough sleep last night, so that happened, and I just woke up, my hair all a mess, and I was just rushed this morning. But you know what, I've got time. So like I said, once I'm done with this video, I've got to do my chores. I got to get them done so I don't get the consequences handed down to me later on. So point being, get your chores done. So yeah, get your chores done. That's why I meant to say ele. Sorry about that. But yeah, so as you can see, this is the suit that I'm wearing. And I wanted to wear the suit because, number one, I think it's professional. And number two, I'm going to be talking about the Valentine's Day experience that I actually had. So I'm actually going to sit back down now. So yeah. So, like I said in this video, you guys, I'm going to be talking about the Valentine's Day experience that I had for 2020. Because this... Oh, excuse me, you guys. Apologies. Anyway, like I was saying, Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to be talking about the Valentine's Day experience that I had 2020. So yeah, gotta look at the time. Okay, we're still good on time. So yeah. But anyway, this Valentine's Day experience that I had 2020, this Valentine's Day per se, I would have to say is probably one of the best Valentine's Day I've ever had in my entire life. You know, not to say that, oh, I went on a date, I had someone to be my Valentine's, you know, none of that, you know. I wish that I was on a date with this beautiful girl, but that wasn't the case, you know. So, for me, you know, long story short, sorry. Anyway, anyhow, like I was saying. Anyway, long story short, you know, it's always been the case of loneliness for me on Valentine's Day. You know, every time when it's Valentine's Day, every time when it's the holidays, really, like, you know, this wasn't really an occurring problem when I was still in school, because when I was in school, I would just take it easy on the holidays. I would just do nothing, lock myself in my room, either play video games, watch anime, watch YouTube videos, watch movies, TV shows, cartoons, whatever. Whatever I felt like doing, I would do it. I would probably even watch Power Rangers or stuff like that, because I'm a Power Rangers fan. I like Power Rangers, Transformers, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Pokemon, anime, Naruto, Fairy Tail, One Piece, Bleach. You name it, I'll probably like it. So yeah, as long as it's awesome and cool in my book, and I could see it cool and awesome in my book as well. So yeah. But with that being said, you guys, you know, basically all the time when I was in school, basically what I would do on the holidays was I would just take it easy. You know, I just take it easy because I would deal with a lot of nonsense and a lot of stupidity that really I just could not take. You know, I was still bullied at the time. I still had a lot of negativity, a lot of hate comments, a lot of hatred, a lot of hate, a lot of negativity, a lot of bullying was always directed towards me for no reason whatsoever. And still, till this day, I still can't figure out why I had so much negativity and I had so much hate comments and hatred always directed towards me when I was in school. I don't know, beats me, but you know what? That doesn't matter anymore because I am done with school. This is what I'm doing now. This is my path. This is my journey that I'm taking. I'm just a positive content creator who's pushing positive content out there. I'm pushing positive content on social media. And, you know, one of the things that really makes me happy is every time I wake up now, I like to get up and I like to go on my social media, mostly Instagram, which I will put a link in the description box below once I have all these videos uploaded on my YouTube channel. Because I still have no videos uploaded on my YouTube channel. I'm making the videos, but the problem is, step 2. Where's step 2? Step 2 is I gotta upload the video, and I'm not doing that, you know, so I gotta do that, you know. So once I do that, you know, I'm gonna put a link, not only, so you already see the link to my Twitter, but I'm also gonna put a link to my Instagram, because you guys need to check that out, because there's a lot of positivity out there, a lot of positive content. And me personally, like, I gotta say, I like Instagram, the platform, better. Not to say that I have anything against Twitter or Facebook. I think they're just as good as Instagram. But me personally, I prefer Instagram because I just like the layout, I like the setup, it's very easy, and, you know, I think it's just very simple. You know, not to say that Twitter and Facebook are not simple at all, but I've been using Instagram for such a long time now, putting positive content on the platform, that I'm more comfortable using it. Not only that, but I've just been more used to using Instagram rather than Facebook or Twitter, you know. Again, I have nothing against Twitter. I have nothing against Facebook. I never said that. I never implied it. All I'm saying is that, you know, I've been so used to using Instagram because I've been using it for a long period of time that I've been using that a lot, you know. So anyway, so one of the things I like to do every time I wake up, I like to go on my social media, on my Instagram, and I just see who liked my post, the kind of support I got. And I gotta say, lately the support has been outstanding, and it's it's made me realize something that, you know what, I gotta take two and two together. You know, I gotta take my YouTube channel, I gotta take my Instagram, I gotta combine them together. What do? You get a fusion. You get like Dragon Ball Z here. You get like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I mean, you get Gogeta, you get Vegito. I mean, you get all of them. You know, and it's just you know, it's just awesome and everything. And I think it's just really cool, you know. So very soon, you guys, you know, I had to unbutton. No, see, here's the thing, you guys. Let me share an interesting fact with you. See, I see this a lot when it comes to TV shows and movies and everything. You know, you got the guy, he's in a nice suit and everything, you know, like Phil Coulson, you know, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I really like that show a lot. Very good show. I have not seen the newer seasons, though. I haven't seen season 4. No. I have seen season 4. I haven't seen season 5 or season 6, you know. So, yeah. But I do hear they're pretty good. And, you know, I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. personally because I remember watching that show a lot when I was in middle school, and I thought it was really good. So, therefore, I like it. So, yeah. But anyway, interesting fact. So, you know, when I was just sitting down with my suit on and everything, I had it all buttoned up and everything, but it was, like, all wrinkly, and it made me uncomfortable, you know? So, you know, basically, when you sit down, before you sit down, the person will unbutton the suit here. Just unbutton it like that, so it's like that. Then they'll sit down. And therefore, you know, it still looks all tactical and everything, and it still looks cool and awesome here. So, yeah, believe it. So, yeah. But I think what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to wear the suit more and more often, which I most likely will because I think it's very cool, and I think it makes me feel all cool and awesome here. Positivity, so yeah. I think what I'm going to do is, not only am I going to do sit-down videos like this as well, but I'm also going to do standing-up videos where I'm standing up with the suit and I have it all, you know, buttoned up and everything like that. So, yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, believe it. So, yeah. But anyway, anyhow, like I was saying, so the case has always been, you know, the reality-wise, honest to God, you know, I've always been lonely on Valentine's Day. You know, I never had a date. I never had, you know, I never had someone to ask them, hey, will you be my Valentine's? You know, I never had that, you know. And really the one thing that I've always wanted, all I've ever wanted personally was just to have a positive relationship. Me and this positive girl, and we're just in a positive relationship, and we just have that positive bond, you know, we have that positive connection and everything. And I know a lot of people will find that weird or strange or disgusting or toxic, but you have to understand, me personally, on a personal scale, on a personal level, I'm always positive. And I like to set a good example on these videos because this is going up on YouTube, on the YouTube platform, you know, and I just like to set up a good example because, you know, YouTube, social media, you have to understand that that's all part of the internet. That is all part of the internet, and you have to be careful with what you say because you say the wrong thing and it'll probably upset a lot of people around you. And not only that, if you say the wrong things, it'll probably get you into trouble. So that's why you always gotta think before you say. Think before you say, and think before you do, you know? So yeah. So always think first, you guys. Think smart, think positive, like I always say, 100% believe it. So yeah. So like I always say, you guys, so like I said, anyway, like I said, I've always been alone on Valentine's Day, and even now I'm still struggling with depression, sadness, loneliness. I mean, these past couple weekends have been nothing but long, and I just wish that I could be doing something else, you know. I'm posting positivity, I'm sharing the positivity out there on social media and everything, which is good and everything like that, but at the same time, I wish I could be doing more, like, you know, I could be hanging out with my friends, I could be hanging out with my girlfriend, but the problem is, I cannot do that because that's not possible, you know? Like, I don't have a girlfriend, you know? Do I want to have a positive girlfriend in a positive relationship? Yes, absolutely, you know? But the problem is, I don't have that, you know? And I'm gonna be frankly honest with you guys, you know, I have I have met good people down the line and down the road till this point on, and they are good people, don't get me wrong. And they just been really, nice, positive folks that I could really talk to, I could really relate to, so it's really awesome and everything. But, most of the time they're doing their own things, and I'm just here sitting by my lonesome, and I'm just like thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? So it's still a struggle, but I promise you guys the day will come where I have this positive team in my circle, all set up, all assembled, ready to go, and we're just all locked and loaded. We're ready to share positivity in life and everything, and it's just gonna be awesome, and I just can't wait for that. Like, that's always been a life goal of mine. 2 life goals of mine have always been to assemble this positive team where I can consider this positive team not only as my friends, my family, my comrades, my allies, and we're just this allied force. We're this allied force pushing the light, pushing the positivity, and just pushing the awesomeness forward. So, that's life goal number 1. And life goal number 2 is to be in a positive relationship with this positive, beautiful girl, which is something I've always wished I had when it came to Valentine's Day, especially towards high school and everything. But, that was never the case because, I was always picked on. I was always bullied. Oh, he likes anime. Yeah, he likes Power. He likes Transformers. Yeah, he's a pathetic loser. He's this, he's that. He's trash. He's weak. He's pathetic. This and that. Blah, 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 blah. And it was just like the worst feeling. It was the worst experience ever. And believe me, if you've been there, I've been there too. We're most likely on the same boat. We're most likely on the same level because I know what that pain is like. I feel your pain. I definitely know what it's like because I've been there. I've been there to the point where I'm thinking to myself, yeah, all hope is lost. There's no faith. There's no, nice people to talk to. I'm never going to make any friends. I'm never going to be in a positive relationship with this beautiful girl. It's never going to happen. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I got to snap myself out of this, It's just, I got to snap myself out of this funk, So it was hard, you guys. It was hard, and it was definitely a struggle. But this year, for Valentine's Day, so basically, this goes back even before Valentine's Day. So, like, ahead of time, I overheard that they're having this event. And they're having this really cool party going on. And basically, it's prom. So, if you've never been to prom before, when you're in school, like, if you've never been to prom before in your entire life, this is the chance, this is your grand opportunity, this is your grand chance to take control of your fate, take control of your destiny, make a choice, make a stand right here and right now, and go to this prom. So basically, the whole idea of this prom event, this whole dance party, was basically for you not to be left out, for you not to be alone, sad, depressed, and just to come hang out, do a little dance, do a little boogie, and just have a really great time. And let me tell you something, those intentions, they hit the nail on the head. They pinned the tail on the donkey. It was just on point. It was perfect, because I went to this party, and let me tell you something, it was fantastic, So I'm going to do a fast forward here to the day of the event, the day of the party, So, So beforehand, before the day of the party, I'm just super hyped, I'm super pumped, and I'm just really excited. And the first time I overheard about this event going on, I was just really excited. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go. You know why I'm going to go? I was telling myself this because I've never been to prom before. I've never just been to any dance party before, any, like, good one before. And I've never been to a, prom in my life. I've never been there. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go there, obviously. Duh. So, fast forward to the day of the event, the day of the party, so I go there, I'm not wearing the suit per se specifically, but I'm wearing a whole different outfit, I got my hair all combed back and everything. I shave, because I had a beard and a mustache, you could see a little of my mustache here and probably my beard. And I'm also going to shave that again as well because I just like the look without my beard and without my mustache. I'm just changing the styles up a bit. I'm just changing the styles up a bit and just spicing things up, you know, just changing things here and there, which is totally okay, totally normal, and there's nothing negative about it. All positive. So yeah. So anyway, you know, fast forward to the day of the event, you know, so I go there, you know, I got my whole outfit ready to go. I got nice shoes, I got nice pants, I got a nice long sleeve turtleneck shirt, and then I got a vest over top. It's one of those short vests, not a like a whole suit like this, but basically like an over top vest. I had something like that, all professional and all very positive and everything, believe it. So yeah, you know, and then I got my Gatsby hat, which my mom actually ordered for me, which I have to thank her for that. Absolutely, 100%, believe it. So yeah, but I wearing that, and then I got this red bow tie, and I'm just feeling all, you know, really cool and everything. I'm feeling all sharp and everything, and I'm thinking to myself, you never know. I might see some people that I recognize. I might meet some new people. You never know. So yeah. So I go there, you know, and one of the first things I do is I help them out, you know, because they got some things going on. You know, so I help them out. I move this, I move that here and there, just lending out a helping hand and everything like that. So, you know, so I'm doing that, you know, and then the day of the party starts. Basically, anyway, anyhow, what I meant to say was that time starts. So the time the party starts, you know, people are coming in little by little, little by little, and you know, I'm just sitting on this table, and I recognize a couple of people here and there, so I'm talking to them, and then more people start showing up, and you know, I'm talking to them. And then after that, I recognize even more people, and I recognize another person, and then I'm talking to them, and then it just creates that positive group camaraderie action, and we have that awesome group camaraderie action going on, that group camaraderie going on in that positive circle here, and therefore we have our own positive circle. So it's just awesome. It's just awesome and amazing. You know, they had a DJ, they had music going on, they had hot dogs, they had popcorn, they had snacks, they had lemonade, they had 2 full gallons canisters of lemonade, 2 of them, and then they had 1 full canister of water, because you know, people are getting hydrated from dancing around, booging around and everything, so they need the water, you know. So yeah, or the lemonade, depending on what you drink and everything. So yeah, you know, so the party's going on, and basically really what's happening is that there's music going on, and the music that I really just like didn't listen to a lot, or I basically didn't know, I was just dancing around anyway. You know, I was just dancing around, doing my own dance, doing my own boogie, you know, doing my own dance style, you know. And you know, I will admit there were a couple people here and there laughing at me because I was doing like the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then I was doing Goku Kamehameha, you know. But listen, I like anime as long as I'm not being disturbing, and as long as I'm not being negative towards others around me. Then why in the world should I stop doing what I'm doing if I'm not being disturbing, or if I'm not being negative towards anybody else? So it goes to show, you know. So yeah. So, you know, I'm doing my own thing here, doing Shadow Clone Jutsu, doing the Chidori, you know, doing the fire style, fireball jutsu, you know. So I'm doing that, you know, my anime stuff, you know, because I like anime, you know. So yeah. You know, so that was at like the beginning time hour, and then I recognized the people that I had met previously from other like events that I went to and everything. So that was like really cool and everything. So I'm talking to them, and then I recognize another person I haven't seen in like such a long time, and then I see that person again. So it's like really cool. It's just like this really cool group camaraderie action that we just got going on here, and I'm just sharing the positivity. I'm just sharing my purpose, my intentions, and everything, all positive, no negativity. Just push the positivity out there forward, and that's just basically what I am doing. So yeah, so that's basically what I am doing here, you know. So it's just really cool, you know. It's really cool, really awesome here. So, you know, 2 really cool things that happened at the party. Number one, you know, the guy that was doing the DJ, you know, he knew for a fact, he knew that I was all about that Naruto action. So he put on the DJ speaker down when he was going down the playlist. He put on the DJ, he put on the speaker the Naruto theme song in Shonen Jump. and I was just jamming to that. I was doing the Naruto Run. You know, you probably can't see, but I'm just gonna do it. I was doing like that. I was just, you know, running around and everything. So yeah, so I was doing the Naruto Run, and then you know, I was doing like Rock Lee, Bruce Lee, and everything. Then I was doing Fireball Jutsu, and then I was doing Chidori. You know, Chidori, Lightning Blade. You know, so I was doing that, and then I was doing Shadow Clone Jutsu, Rasengan. So I was doing that, you know, and it's just really cool. You know, it was really cool, really awesome. And I was just doing everything from Naruto, you know, Seijar to Madara, Hashirama, My Guy, Kisame, Itachi, the Akatsuki members. Trust me, Yoda paid. And I was doing the almighty push, and it was just awesome, you know. So that was happening the first time. And then once I realized that people were coming up to the guy requesting songs to be played of their own on the speaker, I had the idea, wait a minute, I know some songs, I know some jams that we could all jam to and everything like that, you know. So I recommended and I requested that they play on the speaker by a content creator, a YouTuber that I've been a fan of, two YouTubers actually, that I've been a fan of for a very long time. I'm pretty sure they like anime, and they are the best, and in my eyes, in my book, in my heart, these guys are legendary. And that is Peliki Official and Rainon Lee. Oh yeah. So I requested to play a cover by Peliki Official and Rainon Lee, Naruto opening, I think it was opening 4 Shonen Jump, Fighting Dreamers. So, you know, the group of people that I was talking to, that great group camaraderie action that I was talking to and everything, you know, they came to me and they felt a little bad that they couldn't, you know, hang out with me, and they totally missed out the whole, you know, Naruto Run that I was doing and all the Naruto moves I was doing here and there. You know, they felt bad, and they felt a little guilty for missing that. Not guilty per se, but they felt just bad, and they were like, oh, dang it, I missed that, you know, I'm so sorry about that. And I was like saying, no, it's all good. It's all good. You're good. No worries. Totally cool, because you know what? We still got one shot here. We got one more shot, one more chance. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. Here we go. So, yeah, so I'm telling them that. They're super hyped. I'm super hyped, you know. So the song comes up. The song comes up that I requested, the cover by Peliki Official and Rainon Lee, Fighting Dreamers, you know. And we're just jamming to it. We're having a blast, and I'm actually, you know, I'm singing the words here and there, because I could actually do the music covers for a lot of the anime openings pretty good. Naruto, pretty good for Fighting Dreamers, so yeah. And I'm actually going to do a music cover on that very soon, but the problem is I'm working on my throat and on my voice, because it's not all cracked up to be as it used to be. Like, I used to sing pretty good, but then every time I wake up in the morning, now it's like all clogged up, and I actually got my bottle of water here. Cheers, you guys. So yeah, I always have to keep drinking water because I feel like that'll help my throat out better, but I don't know. But cheers, guys. Good stuff. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, you know, so I could do the music cover pretty good when it comes to Fighting Dreamers on Naruto opening 4, I believe it was. So yeah. But anyway, anyhow, music covers, I'll talk about that in another video. That's a story for another time. So yeah. So basically, the music comes up, the song comes up, and everything, and I'm just telling the group of people that I'm talking to and that I'm surrounding myself with and everything. I'm just like saying, okay, the song's coming up. We gotta start jamming now. Let's dance. Let's have a good time. Let's party. Let's get this party started. You know, and you know, we're just having a good time and everything. You know. So then, like, the chorus goes on. You know, like the guitar name's like, you know, and I'm like saying, okay, on the count of 3, we're gonna all do the Naruto Run. 1, 2, 3, and guess what happened? We all did the Naruto Run, you know, And then we had one of our members in our circle miss the Naruto run, so we started over again. I said 1, 2, 3, go, and we all just did the Naruto run over and over. We went in circles. I mean, we must have gone so many times. My adrenaline, my blood was flowing. I was like my guy in Rock Lee up in here. I was like, hey, did the gates open? You know, and it was just so awesome, you know. It was awesome and everything. I had a blast. And what was actually really awesome, too, was that as all of us are doing, you know, the Naruto run and everything, I noticed that other people were doing the Naruto run with us. They were just joining in. And there were even people that didn't even know what we were doing. They didn't know what was going on. They had no, they had no idea what this was. They had no idea what we were doing, except we were just doing this circles and circles around and around and around. I'm actually getting a little dizzy from that. But we were just doing that in circles, and they didn't even know. They had no idea what we were doing, but they still joined us. They joined us, and I was just like, there you go, there you go. And I felt like I was the leader, you know. I felt like I was just leading these people, just doing the Naruto run, and I was just like, I felt like I was like the leader of the Allied Shinobi forces here, you know. And, oh, sorry about that, you guys. I'm actually gonna sit down here. Woo! I'm actually, that actually right there took a lot of energy out of me. I'm a little low on chakras here, so yeah, gotta drink another sip of water here. Cheers, guys. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Woo. Anyway, excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, so we're all doing the Naruto run, and then other people start joining us, and then other people start joining us after that, and it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's outstanding. It's spectacular. It's more phenomenal, 100% every step of the way. Believe it. So yeah. And it's just awesome, you guys. It was just a really cool and awesome experience and everything. And it was a lot of fun. It really was a lot of fun. I only wish that I could have brought my girlfriend with me on that day, but I didn't have a girlfriend, and you know, therefore I wasn't in a positive relationship. Not to say that I don't want to be in a positive relationship. The problem is, you can't have something if you never had it, you know. So I cannot have a positive relationship if I never had a positive relationship to begin with, you know, with this beautiful girl, you know. And just like, you know, the question comes to mind, what do you do if you're forever alone? What do you do if you're forever alone on Valentine's Day? But not just on Valentine's Day, on the weeks, on the weekends, on the holidays, or if you think you're going to be lonely for the rest of your life. Well, let me tell you something. That is a complete lie. You know, there's plenty of people out there that you're going to meet. There's going to be plenty of people out there that you're going to socialize with. And believe it or not, there's going to be plenty of people out there that are like-minded like you are. They like the same things you do, you know. They like, you know, maybe camping or Nerf or Power Rangers or Pokemon or anime, you know. Whatever it is, they'll probably like it, and you'll probably like it too. You never know, you know. You just never know. And, you know, you got to know the difference between your real friends and your fake friends. Fake friends, I'll tell you, this is not the way to go. It really is not. Believe me, I've been there. I know what it's like to have fake friends, because I thought having fake friends would help me with my depression, my sadness, my loneliness, but the truth is, it just made things a whole lot worse, because they still disrespected me. They still directed all this negativity and all this disgustingness and all this toxicity towards me, and it did not help me at all. So I was like, no, you know what, this is making things worse. I'm just gonna leave, you know. And that's basically what I did, you know. So the point is, you got to know your real friends from your fake friends, vice versa, you know. You got to know your fake friends from your real friends. I rather say you got to know your real friends from your fake friends, because your real friends will always support you, they'll always care about you, and they'll always have your back every step of the way. Believe it, 100%. So yeah. So just like this is a topic I'll actually talk about in a video because I was actually watching a video yesterday. It was a video from Babo Samurai. And if you guys don't know this, he's basically another content creator who just makes content. And I like his videos because he wears suits too. The suits in his videos. He doesn't wear them as often anymore, but he'll still do it from time to time, which I think that's actually pretty cool and awesome. And I think he's a very cool and awesome guy because all the videos I've watched till this point on, he has been nonstop hitting nail on the head, you know, point on point. It's perfect. You know, he'll talk about depression, loneliness, sadness. I mean, like, I was watching the video titled, "So You're Forever Alone, What Do You Do Next?" You know? And I could really relate to that video because I've always been alone on Valentine's Day, on the holidays, and I really just never had any, like, true, real friends to hang out with, especially on those really cool and awesome days, you know? And as a matter of fact, the time he was making the video was actually on Valentine's Day, you know? So I thought that was pretty interesting and everything, so yeah. But, you know, the point that I just want to make right here and right now, folks, is that don't lose hope. You know, don't lose hope. Is there, excuse me. Anyway, anyhow, like I was saying, if there's an event going on Valentine's Day, or if there's an event going on any other day, go to it, because you never know. You might socialize with people, you might meet some new people, become friends with them, and you might create new bonds, new connections, and everything, you know. And if you're like me, looking for a positive relationship, guy, woman, man, girl, you know, guy, man, woman, boy, girl, you know. If you're like that and looking for a positive relationship like I am, you know, you never know. The boy might meet the girl and they start talking to each other, and then later on, you know, later down the months and here and there, they'll start dating and they'll be in a positive relationship. You never know. You just got to keep your heads up high. You got to keep your chin up high, and you just got to, you know, keep your standards high, and just don't lose hope. You know, seriously, don't lose hope, because you never know. You never know, and if you make it a life goal, you keep wishing it, you keep dreaming it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You just got to think smart about it. You got to think positive about it, and you just got to keep moving forward with that positive ideals, that positive philosophy and everything like that. So believe it. So yeah. So basically, you know, long story short, the whole Valentine's prom event, the dance party that I went to, really awesome, huge success. It was a huge blast. It was a lot of fun. You know, I really got to socialize with the people that I actually knew, because I met them from other events before. So it was really good. It was really good. It was a really awesome time. I hope I see them again, which I probably will, you know, because they like the similar stuff that I like, you know, anime, cosplaying, you know, Nerf. So yeah, so there's that stuff, you know. And also another thing I've learned in life is that, you know, let's say you meet a person and maybe that person only likes Nerf. Nerf and only Nerf, nothing else. But you like Nerf and you like anime, you know, like, if you ask that person, do you like anime, either they say yes or no, and if they say no, then it's really nothing to be negative about. It's just like, anime is not for everyone, and that's totally okay. That's completely fine, and that's totally okay for everything. You just have to understand that everybody is different, you know. So yeah, you know, so with that being said, you know, you're either being respectful, or if the person talking towards you is just being disrespectful, oh, you watch anime, this and that, then you probably shouldn't be talking to that person, because they're gonna be nonstop just bringing it down, you know, bringing you down, and they're not going to be bringing these uplifting vibes towards you. They're always going to bring these negative vibes towards you, just down vibes and everything, and it's just not going to be good, you know. Like, I want to socialize with the people that I can relate to, that are like-minded like I am, and we're all on the same vibes here, and we're just all sharing the same vibes, we're all talking about the same vibes here, and we're just all on the same level. That's the thing, you know. If I'm talking to another person and that person is not on the same level as I am, then I probably will not talk to that person, because either they're being disrespectful, they're being negative, or I just cannot relate to that person because they like something totally different and it's not the same awesomeness that I like. So yeah. So that just goes to show you guys, talk to the people that you want to talk to, you know. You know, talk to the friends that you want to talk to, and, you know, continue talking to those same people that you consider your friends, your comrades, your allies, and just you consider, family to you, because, friends who you consider family are, going to be the ones you trust the most, and that they can support you. You can depend on them, and that they'll never betray you, and they'll never just turn their backs on you, because they'll always have your back every step of the way. And I truly believe that that's true friendship, 100% every step of the way. So believe it. So yeah. So talk to the people that you want to talk to. If someone's bringing a bad vibe towards you, really no reason to be negative, no reason to bully them or anything like that. Really, there's no reason, and it's completely pointless to start drama over it. Like, if someone doesn't like anime, say whatever, just, it is what it is, whatever, and just, walk the other way. You go down your way, I'll go down my way. You go your way, I'll go my way. It's as simple as that. So yeah. So keep doing the things that you love doing. Be positive, be awesome, follow your dreams, follow your destiny, follow your fate, and just like I always say, you guys, as a positive content creator, always be positive every step of the way. Positive, awesome miracles will start happening in your life. You just gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have faith. One quote. I was in Marshall's one day, and I saw this one quote, and I saw the quote said, "Faith does not make things easier. It makes things. Faith does not make things easier. It makes things. Sorry, I have to repeat this again. Sorry, you guys. It's my throat. It keeps doing it over and over again. I don't know why I need to do the music covers. I want to do the music covers because it makes me happy, but I can't with my throat in this condition. So yeah, it always gets all stuffed up in the morning for some strange reason. I don't know why. But anyway, like I was saying, the quote that I saw, it said, "Faith does not make things easier. Faith, it makes things more positive." And that is 100% true, and I truly believe in that 100% every step of the way. So yeah, believe it. So yeah. So the point is, don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Continue socializing with more people, and the chances are you're probably going to meet some people that are like-minded like you. And I would say that talking to like-minded people is actually a good thing, because you could probably make friends more that way. And you could at least talk about something that you and that person know. Like, maybe you and that person both watch Naruto, and you both know Naruto just as much as you do. So just keep trying. Keep trying. And if making friends is not your thing, it's not your style, then just keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you're being positive, and as long as you're not hurting or harming or being negative towards anybody around you. So yeah, just be positive, guys. So yeah. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for this video, because I'm looking at the time, and it's basically taken me a whole hour, almost a whole hour, to make this video. Wow. Guys, I'm not a very fast person. I like to take my time. I like to take my pace. No pressure, no rush, no pressure, no fuss, no muss, or anything like that. I like to take my time, basically. That's the type of person I am. That's my style. So yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Remember that and keep that in mind. So yeah. So I gotta do the chores now. I wish I didn't, but I have to. So yeah, because I gotta get it done. I'd rather get it done than worry about it later on. So yeah. So I'm gonna do that now. So I shall see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content, you guys. Twitter links in the description box below. Don't forget to hit the like button to show your support. As always, don't forget to stay awesome, keep it awesome, stay positive, keep it positive, always stay fantastic, marvelous, magnificent, incredible, phenomenal, and more phenomenal, 100%, because I'm a Power Ranger fan, and I'll always be a Power Ranger fan, 100% every step of the way, so believe it. So yeah. So, stay awesome, you guys. Make every day count. Make each day count. Never give up on yourself. Never give up on your comrades and allies who continue to support you and care about you, and they continue to have your back every step of the way, 100%. Believe it. So yeah. and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome, stay positive, and have a fantastic and marvelous and positive day.